and I think it's kind of perfect. Who you guys as a better, maybe written character, Jura or Ishiki Otsutsuki? Because I think there are some similarities, certainly, but I think maybe one's a little bit above the other, in my opinion. And if you've been following me, you probably already know who. But I want to get you guys' thoughts on that matter. But yeah.
Yeah, I go Ishiki. For me, I thought that Ishiki was probably the best Otsutsuki we've ever gotten to see, like introduced to the series. Like he planned things out. Understand that it didn't necessarily go his way, but like he actually had a whole team around him. Of course, he had to wait for a good scientist to actually get a vessel and things like that. And also, he had knowledge about the hidden leaf village. He had knowledge about things on the planet. Like he called out the Susanoo. He called out the Amaterasu. He called out multiple things, and I thought that right there was like super cool to me. And it could just be like it could just be like a personal thing where he just resonates to me or resonates with me. Like for example, when like he took a sip of wine like in the middle of a battle against Kashin Koji, like stuff like that. It's just the troll in him. Maybe it's because my favorite player is Jimmy Butler. But like, I respect the troll, and also I respect the actual knowledge of the Hidden Leaf Village. And also, it was to me, it kind of felt like Ishiki was a shinobi and also like an Otsutsuki. It felt like he was a hybrid because he did take up some shinobi tactics, but it wasn't necessarily like to the point where he was a shinobi. But also, and of course, the divine arts as well. Like he was the first person to pretty much introduce us to the divine arts, the Sukuna Hikona, and of course, we called him Ant-Man at first when he was Jigen. But like that right there was like a completely new ability that we haven't necessarily seen too much in the series, and I thought that right there kind of made him unique. Jura, he don't get me wrong, he's kind of unique, but like we haven't necessarily seen everything yet. So I will say, as of right now, Ishiki is probably my favorite, but Jura could definitely grow into that.
Yeah, comparing that man to Jimmy Butler is hilarious. Though. I'm just gonna put that out there. A better character to me, I was really thinking about this as far as speaking, because I always say that Jigen is one of my favorite villains. Like I think that they wasted his character. He could have did a lot more. He should have had a lot more screen time. But I'm really interested in Jura. Every time I, get a new chapter, I'm checking to see what they're really going to do with his character. He is a unique character in the way that he is pretty much like a child. He's learning everything as he goes. So he's building his foundation one day at a time. And it's like, I'm interested to see where they're going with him, because they have they have a do not engage order of him being in the leaf. You never really seen that. Really curious on how he engages with everybody that doesn't, attack him, what type of personality he has. Like his personality is interesting. I don't know. That's a hard question. That's a good one, Mello. I'm glad that you asked that question. That's a real hard one. I'm just gonna have to go with Jiren just because his character was completed. I'm gonna have to go with him because, yeah, man, when he jumped into Naruto's house and he was like, sorry, Hokage, I came into your house without my shoes, with my shoes on and shit like that. Like he just his aura, his drip, everything about Jiren was fucking
Jigen.
Jigen, sorry, I put wait, hold on, I have it in the title, Jiren. What the fuck, Jigen? Oh shit, bro! I've been saying Jiren this whole time, right? Oh,
you said like the past 2 times, yeah. Like
that. That's a little bit. It's cool. It's cool.
That's great. Jiren, by the way, I hated his character. We'll continue.
You probably got
I'm confused a little bit, but I thought you were gassing up Jiren. But okay.
Nah. That was the worst character in Dragon Ball, bro. I wasn't a fan of Jiren.
Yeah, I got you. Well, in my opinion, so here's the thing. I think when you're trying to compare Jiren and Ishiki, I think now he's messed me up. Got me saying Jiren.
Fuck my bad. God.
Okay, let's reset. Okay.
Oh man.
Okay, so when we're talking about Jura and trying to compare him to Ishiki Otsutsuki, what I take a look at is a few different categories, right? So just start visually which one looks cooler. And I'm not going to lie. Ishiki Otsutsuki looks cooler. Okay, that thing on top of our boy's head. Okay, I'm sorry. I like the guy, but the visual aesthetic is a little lacking, which is in his favor because he has so much aura, so much swagger, so much charisma, whatever you want to call it. He has it, certainly, that it makes up for his lack of drip, some may say. But I will say Ishiki definitely has his own little swagger to him, and I like his vibe, right? So he definitely has that vibe, even if he doesn't follow through. It's like it's like Kyrie Irving doing and one ankle breakers, right? Ball handles out to Wazoo, crazy layup package and misses it. It's like, oh wow, well that happened. So that's Ishiki for me. Pretty package, nice little handle, nice layup, but he never makes the shot when it matters. Okay, so for me, I visually, it's definitely going to be Ishiki Otsutsuki. Now, when it comes to
Wait till he reads the fashion book. Wait till he reads the fashion book.
Oh, you mean Jura? Oh,
Yeah.
yo, bro's gonna
go crazy.
Listen, they can manipulate their bodies, so hopefully he gets a new drip or he consumes one of these other Shinju and gets a brand new form like Perfect Cell or something from Dragon Ball. Whatever the case may be, I hope that brother gets a glow up. But to be frank, I'm a little terrified by it because if he's already in run on site status, which I don't hear a lot of people talking about, this is a legendary little descriptor that's placed on certain people in this universe, and this guy has a run on site by the brother who can see the future. So that tells you what the conclusions in the future were.
Is it run on site?
Because yes, bro.
Yes.
Yes.
I thought it was like more like do not engage.
No. Listen, they were in the fight. Like the scenario was if Team 7 are fighting Mitsari and Ryu, you're good, right? We're going to bring to bear the minimum amount of power that can actually win so that we won't draw his eye, right? It's like Lord of the Rings, the eye of Sauron or something. You guys don't know what I'm talking about probably, but the all-seeing eye. No matter what you do.
I actually love Lord of the Rings.
Well, there you go. So no matter what you do, that brother's going to pull up and show ninjas. So it's a little interesting, but yeah, if he shows up, dip, run. You've already engaged in battle. If he shows up, run on site, go away. Okay, I don't know how you're going to do it. I guess you kind of just run on sand and hope for the best. Ain't nothing really, I mean, Spider-Man couldn't do much. Ain't nothing to cling on to out there, but you try your best. Okay, they light speed. Run at light speed as fast as I was going to say your black ass, but ain't none of them black. As fast as your ass can. Okay, there you go.
Sorry to cut you off, but like the reason why I say is it like a run on site or do not engage is because it's only inside the leaf. And like if you're inside the leaf, you're not really engaged in battle. And it would look kind of weird if every time Jura pops up, everybody just runs.
No, you have to listen to what the Toads or Koji, what he says to Shikamaru about Team 7.
I'll put it on
going up against the Shinju.